good day, and to some good evening, and to some good night. Um, Today, this topic, goal oriented. Of course, this is Clay Smith of Clay Smith International, weekly audio and video multimedia podcast, streaming all over the world in the Americas, Europe, Africa, Middle East, and all points in between Asia and Oceania Pacific regions. We're streaming, of course, on Spotify, iHeartRadio, Amazon Music, TuneIn, Google Podcasts, and wherever you can get your podcasts. So thankful to have everyone in here today. Today's topic, goal-oriented. Now, we talked about, of course, in previous streams, podcasts, about having goals, about having mission, about having a vision. Today, we're going to briefly talk about being goal-oriented. Now, orientation is a matter of oftentimes direction. But we want to talk about it as it's relevant to purpose, goal-oriented. Of course, not just where you're going, but why. And of course, not why, but where are you going? How long? What are the metrics? Some even call them KPIs, key performance indicators. What are the initiatives? What are the tactics? What's the strategy? What are the operations? What is your goal? Where are you going? Why are you doing it? What is the purpose? What is the mission? What is the vision? So, of course, direction is important. Distance is important. The length, the width, the heights, all these different dimensional attributes and variables that factor into the orientation. Because orientation is 360 degrees. It's up, it's down, it's backwards, it's forward, it's left, it's right. It's in, it's out, up and down, all different directions, and different levels, different dimensions. So when we think about being goal-oriented, there's taking it one step at a time, as the adage goes. But we also want to make sure that we also understand the perspective while having the focus, that we can actually take quantum leaps into a much better and brighter situation. Now, one must be prepared for whatever direction you can go in, and there's too many different things to consider that are outside of one's control. However, you still want to have the perspective that allows you the freedom to envision what the next level, what the next dimension, and the next direction look like. So it is very important that you understand not only the importance of having a goal or even having the direction, but having the very perspective that affords you the opportunity to go in a completely different direction, in a completely different, to a completely different level, in a completely different dimension. Because as we exist, oftentimes we see just what's in front of us. We often think about the memory of what's going on either around us or even what's happened to us in our past. But we have to envision that we can go in such different directions at such different speeds for such different purposes that it would change the very fabric of our lives. And so I encourage you to dream, to pause, to reflect, to grow into your next dimension, into your next level, into a completely better direction, and therein be better goal-oriented. We certainly appreciate everyone. We're on social. Of course, you know the platforms. We're Patreon, PayPal, Cash App, Venmo. We have the persona services, if you like that as well, and the sponsorship program. Do join us. Go to Eventbrite, get your tickets, Clay Smith International, for our new episode of The Score, virtual meet and greet, frequently asked questions. Of course, Ask Me Anything, Fireside Chat, all the different goods and services. And of course, we'll be making a very, very sweeping announcement in the next few weeks. So do stay tuned, tap in, and stay connected. We certainly appreciate everyone and have a wonderful, wonderful day.